and come in wherever you are across the world, across the universe. Let's tap in to this quantum consciousness, quantum financial system, whatever you want to call it. Let's do something. Let's take care of our families. Let's create generational wealth. That's the program we're on, and I hope you guys are as well. I was saying here to TikTok that I just did an exclusive real estate update for the Patreon members. So if you want to get in on the Patreon, if you want to join the Discord and get to learn more of my strategies, learn more of what we're doing, head on over to zachrector.com. You can join our Patreon, and the Discord access is there as well. Okay, we're going to get into a rather quick update. Then we're going to go into the Q&A session with you guys tonight. So we're starting off here with what's going on in Turkey, reflecting on how our Federal Reserve is trying to keep our inflation in control while Turkey battles 70% two-decade high inflation in the country of Turkey. This came after earlier this year, Turkey tried to encourage its citizens to convert around 5,000 tons of gold, savings at home worth about 250 to 350 billion, into the financial system. The citizens, hopefully they did not, as they're now battling nearly 100% inflation. I mean, 70%. We're starting to see 70% inflation on certain commodities, like lumber was up 76% last year. So we're starting to see 70% inflation, 100% inflation. Our government is reporting the bogus 8.5% CPI data, which is an absolute lie. Real inflation's coming in at 16 to 17%. Your rent's going to get bumped about 20, 25% this year. Your gas pump bill is going to be 50% higher this year. Food, 50 to 100% higher. Can you even get good food right now? Probably not. I mean, it's very limited options right now to even get good quality, truly organic food. And that is the food crisis, health crisis, water crisis that we talk about every single day. But it all goes back here to the money movers, the money shakers, and the debtors that have entrapped most of humanity here in this scheme that they got, to this fiat Ponzi scheme that's got most people trapped. And they're trying to escape it. They're running to cryptocurrency, running to precious metals, running to real estate, starting a business. But what's your strategy? How's your program working out so far? We got to get tapped in. There's plenty of information here online. I can refer you to other people that I've learned from. There is no longer the excuse that you don't have enough information to take effective action, right? It's a matter of stepping up every single day and getting something done. What we're seeing here across the world is the collapse of the fiat funny money. Other countries have to fall first. They are going through it. They're having their hard reset before we do. And that's because we have the world reserve currency status, but we've now been losing that, as you can see through the geopolitical actions, world stage events that are taking place. So we have precious metals. We got real estate. We do cryptocurrency. We run real businesses. Okay. And we are also taking prepping actions as well. The full program right here, not only so that we can survive, but thrive. Take advantage of the opportunities, buy the blood in the streets, take advantage of all these people that are sitting on their ass, all these people that are holding back humanity. The whole thing, it's corrupt to the very tippy top. When we look at the very top, the elite are evil. We're battling evil forces right now. But the average doofus moron is just fat and happy, sitting on the couch, and they don't care that our country's been sold out. They don't care that they're eating junk food. They don't care that they have good water. They don't care that their kids are getting brainwashed in the education system. They don't care that they don't have enough food supply. They don't understand that they would not be able to make it 7 days without the lights on, without power. Even without internet, this country, these snowflakes would absolutely melt. But I digress. Let's continue on. My second tweet that I wanted to cover for you guys tonight was this one from the OG XRP insider, Tony Valentino, and this just about sums it up. There's nothing else that needs to be said after we say this. As I type this message, we are watching in real time the next phase of the story. Notice that the chess pieces are being moved into place simultaneously. There will be storms ahead. Hold strong, because XRP will be the answer. The phoenix will rise. The best is yet to come. We have positioned ourselves perfectly. Now we just got to fight off the evil. Now we got to resist these entities. But at the same time, we ride the wave. quantum financial system is right here. We know they're only going to be using a handful of assets. We know that central banks are holding record amounts of gold. We know that Bill Gates is buying up all the farmland. So what do? We copy the elite. Own nothing, be happy? Let's do the complete opposite. Let's own a lot of freaking assets, and we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to claw at it. This financial system is rigged, but we can tap into the same strategies that these 1%ers, elites, are doing. And that's the moral of the story right here. We can buy XRP right now. I just bought more XRP today. Not financial advice. I don't know what you guys should be doing right now. With your crypto bags, most of you guys are going to sell out anyways. Most of you guys, you've overinvested. You were planning on getting rich off $500, off of $5,000. You were planning on creating generational wealth. And I'm actually kind of sick. This meme that it's become generational wealth, I'm seeing it used in everything now. It's the new hot term. I almost want to stop saying it and stop saying that my program's about the greatest transfer of wealth in world history, because these people are just saying that. They don't even know what they're doing. And one thing that I'm finding interesting right now is there's people in every single asset class that insist they're not in a bubble. I'm seeing it now from the real estate folks, that they're not in a bubble and that they won't be affected. I heard that today, someone on TikTok. They won't be affected. No, we're all going to get affected. We're all going to be caught up in this mess, in the chaos, internal, external chaos. When the empires fall, this is what we're going through right now. Let's take a quick look here at the price charts here, just to see what the cryptos are trading at right now. Then let's get into rapid fire Q&A. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in tonight. Yeah, so we absolutely just got wrecked today. Got absolutely wrecked. We're only down to 1.67 trillion in the overall market cap of the cryptocurrency space, down 7.5%. Bitcoin to 36. Wow. XRP was down at 59 cents. I think my purchase went through at about 60 cents. Just picked up a little bag, and had to take advantage of these opportunities right now. XLM, I almost pulled the trigger on XLM, but personally, I'm just sticking in cash, ready to swoop real estate right now for the most part. So crypto, we're not going heavy on. That's my personal strategies. Where are we at here with Ethereum's at 2,700? Okay, so the whole space just took a dump today, and go here full webcam. YouTube, what are we working with tonight? TikTok, thank you for joining me. Real estate is not in a bubble. Well, some markets are, because you can look at the Greater Vancouver area just crashed by 34%. That's a crash. That's a bear market. 20% move in the traditional market, they consider it to be a bear market or a bull market. So a 34% down, I mean, what do you want to call that? I call that get wrecked speculators, people that have just been gambling on real estate, thinking that this thing will go up forever. Now, will real estate hold strong? Do we have a shortage? Yes. Yeah. I'm not expecting a 30, 50% crash across the board. But, I mean, it's going to cool down. Like we can chill a little bit. There's a lot of people in real estate that don't deserve to be winning. They're putting out trash products, and that's the truth. Just like cryptocurrency space. I'm not knocking any of the hustles. I love it. I'd love to create, I am creating and going to create a massive real estate portfolio. I see it. The property managers are the biggest, are the worst. We have a bunch of real estate agents, and you guys are already seeing the layoffs in the mortgage brokers, all that gets automated. The real estate market gets automated. They're not the only sector, and I'm not just trying to pick on real estate. It's just, for some reason, over the last few days, I see all these real estate gurus on TikTok that are saying, we're not going to be affected. What are you smoking, man? You guys are going to be hit. Most definitely, this affects everyone. I question why you are saving cash when you don't even have one. Are you talking property? Well, I'm patient. And I'm not really moving. I'm not looking to create real estate. I'm not going to go hard into real estate till I have my team set up. Once the team's set up, we'll just start hammering deals. But in the meantime, I mean, I'm just looking for my personal situation. I'm in no rush. Anyways, what are you guys working with? Let's go rapid fire Q&A for a minute. Crypto is pure speculation, has no utility yet. Well, there's cryptos that I can show you have utility, solve trillion-dollar problems that are doing really good things right now. What exchange should I use today? Uphold. Just bought 500 XRP. What the heck? You know, it's nothing, right? But 800 XRP, we're going to look back and laugh at that. That's a joke. 800 XRP, I mean, until it's not, right? I mean, it's going to be crazy. But I'm seeing a lot of people capitulate right now. A lot of people forget what we hold. A lot of people are too lazy to do the research in the first place. But if you're actually doing the work and you understand and you're listening to the correct people, even if it's not me, if it's the OGs in the XRP community that have laid out all this work over the past 5 years, this is set in stone. There's no way we lose. It's just a matter of stalling out, watching the world stage events play out. They've already chosen XRP. All the pieces falling in place. Hey, Zach, the amount of XRP Ripple is buying should make everyone bullish. Exactly. Yep. Ripple's taking millions, hundreds of millions of cash buying XRP off the secondary market when they're released 1 billion XRP every month from the escrow account. They don't have to be doing this, but they return 80% of it back to the escrow. They take their cash, their fiat money. They're smart. They're the smartest people at the table. The smartest team in the whole cryptocurrency space, potentially. I would argue best team by far. I mean, David Schwartz patented blockchain technology 2 decades before Satoshi, before everyone even knew what they were doing. Did I see Danielle Dixon's about big things coming very soon? That's good. Danielle Dixon at Stellar right now. I see. That's why I almost bought XLM. I'm just more bullish on XRP XLM than ever. It's just the biggest use case, biggest utility by far, not even close. The best company in the space by far, not even close. Stellar just hangs out, little brother, little brother, doing their thing. Jed McCaleb. Alien Invasion is the final piece. Yep, for sure. I've been watching that show, Designated Survivor, so I'm waiting for that. How come it's not showing in price? So I'm getting this question a lot. How come it's not showing in price? The market makers keep XRP suppressed until it's time for us to go. And Ripple is one of those market makers. They're kind of just doing their thing right now. They're they're using 200 million XRP every month. So that's a considerable amount, right? Like, it's not a couple million tokens that are getting released. Like, they're taking a couple 100 million XRP and they're divvying it up. This is the key part, though. They're divvying it up to their on-demand liquidity partners. It's not going to me and you, Joe Blow, doofus moron, creating generational wealth meme guys. Straight to the on-demand liquidity partnerships and pull up the Q3 market report, or sorry, Q4 market report was fire. And then we just got the Q1 market report for 2022. Record numbers, record demand, 25 countries, 86% coverage of a $6 trillion daily. I mean, I'm a freaking robot when it comes to these numbers, guys. Once you see that, what else do you need to have? And I just bring it back to what's your crypto doing? And some of them, I mean, God, you got to like work up to like even make it sound kind of interesting. And when I look at what problem they're solving, they're just not solving big problems. I have a problem, guys. And it's not just being an XRP maxi delusional about XRP. It's about looking at the rest of these cryptos and I'm like, well, they're just doing nothing. Half of them, you don't even need the token. What are we working with? Faraday bag. There you go. Yep. We take our prepping very serious. Wait. Okay. How can we know they won't keep it suppressed after they've ready to? Yeah. Okay. So that was my long-winded way of answering them keeping price suppressed. Sorry. That was my long-winded answer to how come the price isn't moving. They're just in complete control of this thing until the time is right, until the problem needs to be solved. until it's emergency status, like systems down. We need to flip it back on and solve a real liquidity crisis, debt crisis. That'll make 07, 08 look like a cakewalk. Algo, yes. Yeah. $17 in 7 years. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we're 75% wrong, we still change our lives. Do I have it on exchange or wallet? I got it all over the place. I got XRP everywhere. Hidden. Multiple options. Big bags of it. Cheers, guys. Thank you for coming in. YouTube, if we could smash the thumbs up. Plant a garden, got that going. Vegetable starts, you bet. My grandma just dropped off some peas today. Little pea starts. We'll get those going. Amen. That's all we do is just plant little seeds here. But 90% of the time it's just business hammering away. You know, I don't like to get too distracted too much anymore on other stuff that's not cash. They're hiding the true price. Yeah, absolutely. Those glitches come out of somewhere. Iota, the ugly step sibling. Yeah, the cousin, I guess. You know, you still got to bring them on. You still got to invite them over to the function. Yeah, Iota. They got that Internet of Things deal going on. Yeah. That's one though, even too, where it's like, do you need the token for the Internet of Value? I mean, you're going to need to send messages over distributed ledger technology, quantum computers, and tie the whole world together. Do you need a token? That's one where, you know, do you got a token or do you got a currency? Because a currency to me is similar to gold, silver, but it also has the same function as a medium of exchange, just like the US dollar has, just as the G10 currencies have. Like, there's a reason why the IMF has that basket. The SDR is made up of, what is it, the pound, the euro, Japanese yen. They just added China's currency as well with the United States dollar. So you got a basket there. That's because the IMF doesn't trust, the globalist bankers don't trust each of these countries that they control. They can move the different levers in each of these countries. Can they keep the appearance of the XRP price suppressed forever? Well, eventually you run out of XRP, right? You got to get the XRP. You got to have that XRP to actually settle and use that network. Can't wait to meet our galactic space bros. You guys are funny. What are we working with, guys? Let's go rapid fire. We got XRP lying in the house. Are you kidding me? 220 viewers, and XRP Lion just happens to be, he was probably the 222nd viewer if I had to guess. What are we working with? Lion, drop us, what are we working with, man? Where are you at? We need you to pull up, brother. We've been waiting for you to pull up. XRP Lion in the house, let's go. Cat girl, yeah, I hope it works out for the cat girls. What's up? What's up? Thank you, guys. Take on Quant. It's, you know, it's all right. Lori, absolutely. The trolls come through. You already know. Every single session. I got to remember to look at the camera. It's so hard because I'm trying to read YouTube comments, TikTok comments. What's going on, guys? Trade algo for XRP. I like both. XRP more, obviously. I'm waiting to go back in. Oh, no, not again. XRP line says the biggest reveal tomorrow night. The lid comes off. That sounds like a headline right there. There we go. Reveal it all, brother. We'll be tuning in. Reveal something here on this show, brother. You got to come through. You got to give us a little bit of the secret sauce, man. Or if you don't want to come onto the YouTube, come into my Discord for a quick chat where we can really get into the secret sauce. Lion, how lit would that be, brother? Come through to the Discord. Little secret sauce conversation where we can really get into it. We won't have the snowflakes and the trolls trying to mess us up. The only reason why I mine Ethereum is to swap it for XRP. I love it. 513 2022. Okay, here we go. Like, you have some silver. What are your thoughts as to where it could possibly go? I keep on hearing 3-digit silver. That's everyone's talking about 3 digits. I hear some people talk about 4-digit silver as well. So the consensus of everyone who's into precious metals is 3 digits for silver, pretty much, from what I see. I showed a chart yesterday, massive cup and handle for silver, going all the way back to the 70s. So take it for what it's worth. Should we get a ledger to protect our assets? Yeah. I'm talking about literally moving your tokens network, like your blockchain, running it on XDC versus Ethereum. It's not a matter of like someone decide, like a whole crypto project deciding we're picking up and leaving Ethereum and we're moving to XDC. You can do that in about 10 minutes. So you can move like the whole blockchain over. We're running on XDC now in the time it takes to have a cup of coffee. Lion says 10 to 15K for silver. How about that? How about that? I got some silver here. Precious metals, definitely got them. I don't have any gold. No gold. I just have XRP. Basically the crypto equivalent, right? I definitely got the precious metals bug. You know, it's kind of cool to just put the shiny rocks there, but no gold yet. My significant other isn't into gold jewelry, or maybe I'd get some gold jewelry to get started, but she's not into it. What about palladium? No, I don't do any of the rest. I've heard that there's some opportunities in there, but I'm a novice precious metals guy, right? Like, I just bought silver, which I see the trolls like hate on me in the comments for that. Wow, you just got onto precious metals? Like, yeah, dude, I got a fat bag of XRP though. And I have like a lot of ammo. Yeah. But you know, you can never please the trolls, right? They're just looking for something, always broke. What are we working with, guys? Russia, huge palladium exporter. Okay. Russia's killing the commodities game, and it's really helping them bring power back to their side of the table, right? At the world stage table, Russia's bringing the power back because they got the commodities, natural resources. Yep, they position themselves well. And then I flew out to go see Dan Pena, and I noticed that I've said this a couple times, but I want to clarify. He said that he's, you know, I said it in my TikTok and my YouTubes here that he's going to drop a big bomb. What I meant by that, and what Dan meant, is that he's going to drop one of those, like the new nuclear types of bombs, or the, you know, not like the Hiroshima type, but the smaller ones, right? But he's gonna do something, and he said that 100% he's gonna see out victory in Ukraine. That's what Dan said. That's just his prediction. But I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just saying that's what he said. And I definitely could see the scenario for some sort of dirty bomb. I just worry about false flag events over there. for the most part. I worry about what the media is lying to us about today, what they're going to continue to drum up, what the next big story is going to be. So I just know we're getting lied to. So that's the problem with that. It's a movie set out there. Yeah, it's just Pena is a psychopath. Yeah, but he's created a lot of wealth. So I listen to him. I tap into his program exclusively. Yep. And God, did we have a great time out there seeing him live in person. Unbelievable. What is real? Real people are caught up in the mess. That's the unfortunate part, is like it's cool to sit back and world stage events like it's all a show. Enjoy the show. No, man, thoughts and prayers to everyone who's caught up in this mess. Real people are losing everything. Just like what we did in the Middle East over the last couple decades. Crimes against humanity. Our government is evil and corrupt. Yeah, yeah. Can I even mention that? The data, let's just say that. The health data getting dropped is troubling, isn't it? It's troubling, isn't it? The health data, the health situation is tragic. What did Pena say about crypto? He didn't talk about cryptocurrency. He's not a fan of crypto. But he's also not a fan of the stock market either. So he's not a fan of real estate. He's just business. It's the Andrew Carnegie model, buying businesses, mergers and acquisitions without any of your own money. So Dan started with $820, took it up to over $400 million. And then that's just what he created himself in equity, not revenue, money in the bank equity, for over 400 million. And this was back in like the 90s, 80s, 90s. And then he's since helped, the numbers that he just shared with us was $2.3 trillion worth of wealth between all of his mentees and people that he's coached. So when people say he's a psychopath, he's crazy, I do not care what you have to say about Dan. His program works. I want to secure a sliver of that wealth for my family. And when I know that the world's at war, I'm going to listen to someone who speaks to me like a military commander, like we're heading to freaking war, because we are, guys. I don't do this like we're riding on the QFS rainbow to generational wealth and it's all like... And the health data that just came out tells us that they're trying to kill us on every single front. The 2000 mule, that word, right? Where are we at in America when I can't even bring that up so that I don't want my video to get flagged? Brad Garlinghouse is our brigade commander. Absolutely. Absolutely. And does he look as calm as ever? Does he look as happy as ever? Abso-freaking-lutely. Zach needs to run for office. I don't know. I just have no political desire. Well, I don't know. I guess I'd have to clean it up a little bit. I don't know. I'm a pretty clean guy, but I guess I'd have to clean it up a little bit. Lots of streaming freezing. Let me exit out of there. How's that coming through, YouTube? Are we still glitching up here? I do apologize. See, as soon as I start getting into it, yeah, a little freezing, still fuzzy and glitchy. Back now. I do apologize. About to get a newer computer here. We'll get the game up for you guys. I do apologize. More people homeless than ever. Yeah, the situation that I'm seeing in the streets is very dire. What is your take on Lobster? It's a good wallet for accessing the Stellar ecosystem. If you get out of the system, they have no jurisdiction. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it. To declare yourself a sovereign citizen and go down that whole road. Try not to pay taxes and do that, but yeah, that's one way to do it. Will you tithe 10% when you cash out, Zach? We're gonna give a lot back. We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do a lot as far as giving back. I just believe that our chances of freedom of making it are best here, but I don't know. Vancouver, BC, nice. BC in the house. Seeing what happened in Canada was the perfect reason why I think that, I mean, it really was the last thing that Bitcoin could potentially be used for. But then when the government seized it from the citizens there, from the truckers, I mean, it just went to show that Bitcoin just is not getting the job done on anything that it set out to be. Foundation's best giving vehicle versus tithe to avoid crippling ministries. XRP Lion, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Canada has gone insane. Yeah, it's pretty sad up there. Bitboy Crypto said that Bitcoin was eco-friendly. I know that's the narrative that I'm hearing from Max Kaiser, from all of the Bitcoin Max, all by Bitcoin. Central banks, Evergrande, yep. Someone said 45 and Brad, cool billionaires with hot girls. That's too much. That is too much. You know, guys, I've been saying from the very beginning that there's just nothing that's going to stop that train from coming back into the White House. I do not care what the snowflakes or anybody has to say. He is going to walk back in like he never left, whether you like the guy or not. Your opinion, my opinion, does not matter about Donald Trump. For evil, for better or worse, I don't know. But he's going to be back 100%. So invest accordingly, position yourself accordingly. But boy, are we going to be riding out the storm on the way there. And even when he comes back, I mean, we're in the storm here in America, across the world for that matter too. But the internal chaos in this country is just getting started. I don't even know what they just did with this whole Supreme Court deal. Right? It's just a distraction. But you can see it. It's going to, remember, I've been saying it's going to be a hot summer. Hot summer on the way. And that's not just climate change. That's going to be tension in the streets. The wealth gap continues to increase, the haves versus the have-nots, and the political divide stirs the pot even more. Spartan Patriot, thank you for the super chat. And we got one from Slinky. I appreciate the super chats tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Spartan Patriot and Slinky. And super excited here. Later this month, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my Patreon group. I'm super excited about this because it's the 1-year anniversary of starting our Patreon. The original OG supporters going all the way back to May of last year. I'm going to be doing a special giveaway for them. And we do really appreciate the family over there that we've created. Noah, thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. I appreciate all the support. If you guys can, it's also super helpful to hit the thumbs up button and make sure that you guys are spreading this message far and wide. Just a quick little hangout Q&A session with you guys tonight. Running through the current situation. How can I help you guys, though? What are we working with? How can I help you guys? Let's go rapid fire Q&A. I'll try not to spend more than 10 seconds on each question. Lucky to have your job that you got. I love that. I love that you're showing appreciation. We need to show appreciation for the income for the jobs that we have. Absolutely. Stathis, thank you for the support. Thank you, Stathis. Why Iota? They're ISO 222, and they're going to be targeting a pretty big market with the whole Internet of Things. It's not my heaviest bag, but we got a little tiny bit. Very, very small little bag. Are there aliens? Yeah, but you can. What is an alien, right? Is there interdimensional beings? There's something going on. I don't know the complete full story for you guys, but yeah, I've gone down all those rabbit holes. Christy, thank you for the 5 spot. I appreciate that. Thank you. I have 2 jobs to keep it up. Yep, there you go. Yep. I run 2 businesses. I get it, man. 7 days a week. Just plugging away. When do you think silver will fly? I think that we're on the brink of them flipping the switch over to a new financial system where everything gets reset, real value gets exposed. We start to go to a real value, real utility system. You prefer a buyback or a market dynamic? I guess either way. Here's what I'll say in regards to the buyback. I hope that there's a buyback because I want our country to win. So if there was a way that the XRP holders get paid out, handsomely, what they deserve, but I'd love to see, the Treasury Department work out a deal with Ripple. The thing is, they don't need to come buy ours. Just go to Ripple to get Lion on here so we can give us the lowdown. What do you think about HBAR? Good utility. No one's using it. Do you think the World Economic Forum will be successful in their plan? They're already moving there. My man. Earth is flat. Okay. Yes. Just joined. What is going on here? We're just having a quick session. We go through current events, cryptocurrency. How do we prepare ourselves for this moment in time where they're just trying to kill us on every thought? Sickening. Why is there so little discussion regarding Algorand and Iota? Well, they're newer. Well, I guess Iota's been around, actually. They just don't have as much adoption and as much like partnerships as XRP and XLM. Algorand's definitely hitting now, though, right? They just got like the FIFA spot. So Algorand's positioned really well. XRP should not be at 60 cents, so I had to buy a little bit more. Just cause it's just too good of a deal. So is XLM. These other coins have gotten down to good deals too, but they just don't turn me on like XRP and XLM do. Once we hit utility, we're in uncharted waters. Yep, absolutely. JPM tried to get the 37,500 private deal done 3 times. An Ethereum participant voted it down 3 times. That's what XR. Reaper is what turns me on. Yeah, I was still sitting on my bag of Reaper. Getting my little drip payments, which I like to see. That's cool. Little drip. I like that. Could there be a super cycle ending late summer to fall? No, no. Well, I guess historically, we've never had a super cycle before. H bar to 85 cents at least this year. Yeah, I had H bar a while ago. I forget what I got it at, 20 something cents. Sunshine Shaman, thank you for the chat there. What's your thoughts on Ripple buying back XRP escrow release through secondary markets to fulfill ODL adoption? I appreciate the 777. Thank you, Sunshine Shaman. It tells us all we need to know, right? The fact that Ripple's touting record on-demand liquidity volumes and demand, and they're taking their cash out of the bank and they're taking it and they're buying XRP off the secondary markets, tells us that we have 100% conviction in where this thing's going down the road. The fact that they continue to return 80% of that escrow each month back to the escrow tells me that they believe in that future of XRP. And then they take about 200 million each month when they get that escrow, and then they just divvy it up to their on-demand liquidity partners, keeping up with demand, but they continue to buy it back for themselves as well. So that's why I bought XRP today. Down at 59 cents. After trading fees are all done, I think my buy was at 60 cents. Okay, we'll take it. Shouldn't be there. Slinky, thank you for the 2 spot. When do you see XRP or crypto for home sales? Here soon. Once the SEC lawsuit's over, people could do it now, but it's all coming. Once the lawsuit's over, once regulations are passed, it's game on. Everyone will accept crypto. Yeah. I'll buy some XRP at 10 cents. Yeah, I know. See, this is what happens is every time the market comes down, people get greedy, they're scared, and then they don't want to pull the trigger, and then they're greedy waiting for it to come down to 10 cents. Which, even then when it does, if it does go, then they still won't buy because then they'll think it's going to 5 cents. Will XRP only decouple from Bitcoin when everything crashes and XRP rises like the Phoenix? It could decouple sooner. It's set up to, but I just think that the plan all along is to hold it till that moment. They're kind of just playing along for the time being, right? The staged lawsuit. I'm brand new to crypto and can't find a better future of crypto than XRP. Yeah, I'd love to talk about other cryptos, but they're just not getting it done. Thoughts on my bag, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Algo. I'm newish to crypto. Those are good cryptos. What is XRP trading at on the private market for those that have already adopted it? I don't know. That would just be a pure guess, but it would lead me to believe that it's a 4 or 5 digit price just based off of all the glitches that we see. Based off of all the glitches, it would lead me to believe that if they're doing any sort of test, if they're doing settlement on the back end private layer at higher prices, it's at a much higher price, 3, 4, 5 digits. Just from the glitches. Other than that, I have nothing to go off of. I could just throw it out there and just say, oh yeah, they're testing it at 5 and 6 digits on the back end. I don't know. I have no idea. But the glitches are all at 3, 4, 5 digit prices. And I think that that's where the glitches are coming from. Thoughts on the drip network? Haven't looked at it. Watch Mike Maloney vids. He's the gold guy. Yeah, right? Mike Maloney's the gold guy. Old timer. Shout out to Mike Maloney. Gotta respect our elders. Do you think the housing market is going to crash this year? If so, how much? Okay, well, I already went over this, but I'll repeat. So the housing market is going to be impacted differently in each market. Vancouver's down 34% year over year right now. And so that's a crash. That's getting wrecked, right? Where you're going to see other markets that are going to hold out or even continue to increase because, Phoenix is still getting Californians leaving the communist Californian state and they're going to Phoenix, right? So they're going to see areas continue to appreciate. I was listening to an Arizona real estate YouTube guy. I think he is a real estate agent. I forget his name. Scottsdale. Over half of the sales were cash. So that's just, big money coming in, cash to spend, and their market might not cool off at all, right? Vancouver, these high-flying cities that they've appreciated 20 to 30% every year for the last 5-10. That's the issue for housing that'll help keep the prices up across the board. But real estate's kind of a market by market base. Leaving, it's the purge of their citizens, or at least. Zach, you don't live in Cali. Why do you hate on it? There's really nice areas of California. I would love to live in California. It's probably got the best weather in the country, potentially. Like, it's really good. The state's just poorly run. I'm not hating on Californians. Don't get offended if you're Californian, or get offended. I mean, either way. How's your program working out? It's not. The states, I can hate on a lot of these states. They're just poorly run. There's nothing to do with the people there, the land, the opportunities, well, it does have to do with the opportunities, but just, like Seattle. Seattle, where I grew up, terrible. Beautiful city. And it's just turned into The Walking Dead. I call them sanctuary states. Would you summarize the topic for those who came in late? We're just doing random Q&A right now. We'll go wherever we need to. What are you working with? How can I help you guys out? What business do you run? What side hustle do you got? What are you doing right now to make money, to survive inflation? To be able to buy these assets that once the switch is flipped here, we're going to be in a whole nother paradigm, whole other dimension. We got a 999, 10 spot from Laura. Thank you, Laura. God bless you and your family. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication in helping us prepare and prosper. You're a beacon of light in these dark times to come. Stay safe. Thank you. I appreciate you. God bless. Thank you. Yep. Sending love back to your family. I live in the Arizona market. Out here, it's insane. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the Californians. I just saw the numbers. I forget what it was. They lost like another 100,000 citizens. Yeah. Where do you see the glitches on XRP? I mean, they've just been taken all over the place. People have been screenshotting them. You'll just see it on the exchanges. Yeah, like what was the XRP glitch on Coinbase where it was like $1 million per coin or something? Like everyone's portfolios were worth like billions of bucks. I mean, it's just been insane. But yeah, anywhere from 3, 4, 5 digit glitches. What percentage of the people are investing in crypto? It's only like, what is it, 4 or 5? Maybe we're up to like 20% now. Very small. I think maybe it's only like 4% of the people have invested in XRP that have invested in crypto. So it's like nobody has invested in XRP, relatively speaking. But I think like 20% of the country's now invested in some sort of cryptocurrency. So we're getting there. What we're waiting for is the institutional adoption for the trillions, hundreds of trillions, quadrillions of dollars to come into the space and to flow and to be settled on these networks. That's what's going to change our lives. Would you sell if you owned your home right now, if you were in profit, or wait for bottom? Well, I think a lot of people are going to be stuck because you can't replace your home. You can't move up unless you move to a whole other state, right? But if you're in the same market, if you're trying to buy in the same market, you can't replace your home. It's going to cost you twice as much because the mortgage rates are going up. And then because of what's happened with the prices, I mean, you're not going to be able to do it. So I think a lot of people actually sit still because, yeah. Noah says, I'm 18. I got a new job that pays above $4,000 a month recently, and I invest almost every dollar into crypto, mainly XRP. I was thinking of saving for silver, and I should have cash reserve. I don't really. What was the rest of your comment there? Or was that it? Yeah. No, that's awesome. At 18, making $4,000 a month, getting it going. That's what we love to see, you know. And yeah, you know, you got so much time, so you can take high risk plays like investing in crypto heavy, right? At 18, risk on, baby. Risk on. Bet on yourself. That's the one thing I would be doing right now is investing in yourself, in your self-education. Whatever you decide to go into, don't be afraid to do it for a year or two and then quit and drop it and move to something else. Like you got your whole life ahead of you. Figure out, do you want to go into business for yourself or not? Not everyone should become an entrepreneur. Not everyone needs to own their own business. Maybe you can make more money at your current job. What's the next skill that you need to learn? No one's going to pay attention if you start in 18, if you're trying to do big things. So just for anyone who's listening to me, if you're trying to get a business going, if you're trying to, you know, change your life, people will try to hold you back around you. So just watch out for that. Watch out for that. Huge super chat coming in from Adeline. Adeline, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for that super chat. For Donald Trump, and I think Diet Coke for Buffett too. Something like that, or Cherry Coke. I forget what it is. Yeah. No, you just want to get good water. I don't know. They say that this is BPA free, but I don't believe anything anymore, but I don't know. Hopefully the med beds come and we'll be able to fix cancer. There's actually other ways to cure cancer as well too. We've been sharing some fire information in our health channel on our Discord, and then we have another Telegram group too where we talk about health as well. You're actually one of my favorite people on this planet. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that, man. And I, you know, it's crazy. We got them 18 all the way up to 60 and older. And that's the beautiful thing about being young. I mean, you're better off than someone who's sitting on $1 million at 60. That's the truth right there, because you got time. You got time, and so you can go learn from these people that are sitting on bags that created these businesses, that have made a change and a difference in the world, created some wealth for their family. That's the beautiful thing right now, as I was saying earlier in this stream, there's no more excuses. The internet took away the excuses. And then hopefully if this cryptocurrency thing goes well, decentralized currencies, you won't have the excuse of the financial system being rigged either. right? Like we're going to have a level playing field, and it's going to be best value, best service, best products win. Level playing field, open free market capitalism across the whole world. Let's go. Let's change the world. Capitalists change the world. Entrepreneurs change the world because they want to solve problems. That's what we need to get back to. That's who we need to set free. Zach, what's your Telegram group? My Telegram group comes with my Discord group, and it's specifically for health. My Telegram specifically for health because now Discord rules. They're watching what you talk about in regards to the hokey pokey, in regards to science data. We can't talk about, we can only talk about their science, I guess. And so on Discord, they've changed up the rules. So we're trying to cover ourselves a little bit. So we created a Telegram group. But yeah, the Telegram group comes with my Discord group. So if you want to join our Discord group, head on over to Patreon and you can sign up there. It's actually at my website, zachrector.com. All the links are there. The hokey pokey, yeah, we can't even talk about the hokey pokey anymore. Capitalism is destroying the world. Well, crony capitalism is destroying the world. That's the difference. That's how the kids are getting it twisted. The kids are now taught socialism, right, is the answer. And if you read those books, yeah, it all sounds great on paper. It's like every good business plan. Every business plan is successful, but not every business is successful. 9 out of 10 fail. So that's the same story as the kids are smoking it up, sitting around, oh, this socialist paradise sounds all great, right? Pass me some of that, right? The number one cause of death in the 21st century, in the 20th century. In the previous century, number one cause of death was democide. That's death by government. In every single case, it was a communist, which is at the far end of the socialist spectrum that it always goes to. Communist, fascist regimes, hundreds of millions of people, number one cause of death in the previous century. So, as Dan would ask, how'd that program work out? How's your program working out? We think that this socialist paradise is the way to go. Corrupt. They're greedy. They want to take it all for themselves. Zach, do you drive a Lambo? Nope, never will. Do your thing. I've been relatively, chilling. Just because, staying focused, staying locked in. Yeah, no Lambos for me. Supercars don't really interest me. I like the self-driving cars. That's the only thing that really interests me about the Tesla I'm driving. That sounds cool, but other than that, supercars don't really do it for me. I understand a lot of people. I understand it's an investment, right? I understand. If you sign up for our Patreon, I can help you out. What are your thoughts on traditional college education? It's failing a lot of people. Four-wheel drive is the only way. That's right. That's what I'm rolling right now. Utility, baby. F-250 6.7 Power Stroke diesel, made in America. Well, probably made in Mexico. But God bless it. Hook it up to anything, and I can pull whatever I want. Utility, just like how we invest in cryptocurrency. That's how we get it done. I appreciate all of you guys. Hey, we'll see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, happy Friday. We're going to have some special content dropping this weekend. We're going to be dropping our Rumble exclusives. We just dropped. Make sure you guys have subscribed over on Rumble because we're going to be dropping our Rumble exclusives coming up. Just dropped Patreon exclusive. If you want to support the channel, head on over to zachrector.com, sign up for the Patreon. If you want access to the Discord, it's the top tier, get you on in. If you want the merch, it's there. If you want life insurance, it's all there. zachrector.com, just head on over there. We appreciate all of you guys' support. We're going to continue to try to change lives, help people make it, survive, and thrive during the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. They're coming for us. So we got to have a plan. We got to stay tapped in, stay positive, stay focused, but we can't just sit around and manifest it all day, and it's not just going to appear. We got to get something done. We got to get serious, and that's why we show up here every day. I appreciate all of you guys so much. God bless you all. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. We'll see ya.